To the Legacy Dinner Theater here in Wisconsin Dells. My name is Kurt. You probably recognize this guy. Bello Knock is here. Welcome, Bello.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
We are between shows today on Sunday, so we just had a great matinee, and we're getting set up to do our evening show here on Sunday night. Do you know, Bello?
No.
That we're halfway done with your run
Is
here.
that really?
It is, yes.
Wow, that's fast, but it's going fast.
Yeah, you've been here about 2.5 weeks. We've got you here for 5 weeks total. But if you have not been here to see the show yet, you got to get here soon. We are doing shows 6 days a week. We have 2 shows a day on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But like everything, we're running out of runway here.
Yes.
If you're not here soon, you're going to miss the show because once you pack up here, you're hitting the road, right?
Phew. Yeah. We do Texas, New York, Saudi Arabia, Romania, some far away, but also, a little bit of time off, too, so I can enjoy.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, we maybe I'd shared this before, but we were going to do a Facebook Live before you got here,
yes.
and you sent me a text like, "Hey, I got to make a call to where were you? God, I'm
Germany, Saudi, no.
Yeah, Dubai, that's where it was. Yes. Yeah, you're like, hey, I got to call a guy in Dubai before I call you. So good for you. So yeah. But we're having a lot of fun. The shows have been very well received.
Yeah.
You were here a couple of years ago when we reopened the theater, but now we've added all-you-can-eat food as well. Yeah. So I had a brownie. Don't tell David, but I had a brownie between shows here.
Are they good?
Oh my, they're excellent.
Tell you, don't tell. I have the lasagna every single day. Every single day. It's that good. The garlic knots.
Yeah.
I want to just jump in because hopefully this is everyone. I hope everyone feels the same way about me as I feel about them, and this is home for me. Yeah. It sounds very nice to be able to say Frankfurt, Germany, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, anywhere, Texas, New York. It doesn't matter. Right. It's not home. It's somewhere else. It's wonderful, but it's someone else's bed that I'm staying in. It's a big resort. Right. But home is where the heart is, and I was born in Sarasota, Florida, but I was raised right here in the Wisconsin Dells since 1977. My father got invited for one season at the Tommy Bartlett Show, and then, the rest is history. For 45 years, someone of the family had been there. But I grew up, 3rd grade, I met my wife. April 16 will be 37 years ago. We got married directly across the street from this theater. Yeah. So being here is home. It sounds wonderful to say all these great, but in every show, there's 2 things that happen other than the magic that we do. It happens not just to the audience, but what I capture. There's someone that I grew up with, someone that we know, someone that we went to school with, someone that is, and even more than that, someone that has a memory. I saw you and this is so great. When I was a little kid, I saw you on Ringling Brothers, Allstate Arena. We used to do 3 and 4 weeks of Allstate Arena and then 3 weeks of the United Center.
Yeah.
Still have the longest selling, highest attended records in Madison Square Garden, Allstate, and United Center, and the LA Sports Arena of family shows, the Bellobration show. So we made a lot of memories.
Right, yeah.
So that's great. And then, I don't know. A Broadway producer told me once, you never know you have a show until you have a show, right? Sure. Sometimes they're like $8 million and they go, well, the opening night and 3 more shows and it's closing. And you can have all the hits. If I told you, I'm a little biased, but saying thank you, goodbye, taking autographs or taking pictures and autographs with the audience as they leave. When people look you dead in the eye and they have their little kids in there and they go, thank you. This was an amazing show.
Sure.
You can't fake that. You can't buy that. You can't ask for it. When here's the greatest thing. When the parents or grandparents feel like superheroes for bringing their kids, because this show is all about family, it's about fun, it's about, there's edutainment in it, there's education, there's internet, but there's a generational thing, there's larger than life spectacles in here, this big song and dances, but then there's also very unique things that happen. So there's something for everyone.
Right.
But there's always great food, also great food with it. Yeah. So it is just a pleasure. I wish this could go on for on and on and on and on, but this too has an end date. And we had a start date and end date. Our last day is April 27th. Right. So if you say we're halfway through it, please don't wait till the last couple days because we'll probably be sold out and then you can't get a ticket. So come now. We have every opportunity. We could do less shows and try to cram more people, but we're trying to give everyone who's either on spring break, not back from spring break, but not yet opened it for their season. Everybody gets a chance to see it. 2 shows on Wednesdays, 2 shows Saturday, 2 shows Sunday, but then Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, single show.
Yeah. We've run into a lot of people, like you said, that we went to school with around here.
Yeah, it's great.
And ironically, I ran into your sister-in-law, Pam, last night
Yes.
when I was
Oh,
grocery
yes,
shopping.
yes.
And she's like, yeah, we're bringing the group here when her kids are up in town. So.
And I every night, if I'm not here, G2 Field family,
Sure, yeah.
I just everybody. We went to
Right.
just a great great dinners, fish fry and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. It's just so fun to catch up with family.
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's just so funny. And this, I travel all around the world.
Yeah.
There is no place like the Wisconsin Dells. There is no place that is this just larger than life, but still hometown where everyone says hello, greets you, welcomes, this and that. And then having a wonderful state-of-the-art venue like this where there is no bad seat in the house.
Sure.
A lot of times, just imagine you go to a Broadway show. If I'm sitting in front of you, you're not really, that's obstructed view.
Right.
There's no obstructed view here.
Right.
Some things happen over your head. Some things happen in front of you. It's immersive.
Right.
It is, it's a blast.
Yeah.
It's a venue like no other.
Very true. And the kids get to go on stage
Yes.
as part of our show as well. We had some folks here today that came from Rockford. I talked to some folks from Minocqua. So people are coming from all over the
Yes.
upper Midwest here.
Yeah.
But it's always kind of cool when they can be part of this show as well.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
on stage.
And everyone gets, it's very funny. You come on stage, you get paid like
Yeah,
every
yeah,
performer.
yeah.
You get paid. There's a little incentive that you
That's
get to
right.
go enjoy. We always keep it a surprise or whatever it is, but
Right.
we do a lot of in-kind trade and a lot of, partnership with other great resorts and great things here.
For sure.
But one thing that's very important. Yes, I'm Bello Knox, 16 Guinness Book of World Records, on the AGT and Britain's Got Talent champion, done a lot of different things, 8 years with Ringling Brothers, all these on 10 different times I played on stage with Cheap Trick, produced 2 of their shows.
I was telling the
Yeah.
folks from Rockford today about the whole Cheap
Yes.
Trick connection as well.
So, but very important, if they're like a big time agent at William Morris said, he looked at me one day, he goes, I just don't get it. You're this talent, this, that, but I don't know that anybody can take a grown man serious with makeup on. And I said, okay, we should call Gene Simmons and tell him
sure.
that. And he was like, you got me. I'll sign you right now.
Right,
it was
right.
like, it just, so if I'm not your cup of tea, I'm not the whole show. I'm
Right.
part of the show. There is Puppy Pals. There is this big dance spectacles. There's my daughter Annalise. There's the Globe of Death, the big sphere with the motorcycles that ride around them, LED motorcycles. In here, we fit one of those Wheel of Wonders on every language. German, Russian, Chinese, everywhere around the world. That thing is called a Wheel of Death.
Okay.
We don't like to call it that.
Yeah.
We call it a Wheel of Wonder.
Yeah, yeah.
Wondering if you're going to survive sounds so much better. But there is 5 different acts from America's Got Talent that were either all were finalists or got to semifinals. But there's a lot to the show. So if you've seen the show before and you've seen me, we've changed about 40 to 50% of the show
Right.
to add new, but there's also the fan favorites.
Right.
There's some new surprises that we always like to keep, but there's more to it than just me.
Very true. With the Wheel of Wonder, I was grabbing some pictures right before intermission, and your hair must literally brush the ceiling in here.
There's a clean spot.
Yes,
right?
exactly. So, but very cool.
Yeah,
So
thank
we
you.
really want to make sure that you guys get an opportunity to come and check out this show. Again, we're doing 6 days a week. The last show, your last possibility, is Sunday, April 27th, but we don't want you to wait that long.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to have family in the area for Easter. We're going to be doing shows Easter weekend, both on Saturday and Sunday, 2 shows each day for that. Or maybe you're traveling to the Dells area for Easter weekend to play in the water parks. We'd love to have you for one of our shows. Matinees start at 2:30. We open at 1 for lunch, and then the evening shows, we open the doors at 5:30 for dinner for the 7 o'clock show.
Yeah. If anybody, we are located directly across the street from the Wilderness in downtown Wisconsin Dells. Downtown? Are we? We're in Wisconsin Dells.
Technically, you could say downtown Lake Delton because we're pretty close, but no one would
anywhere
understand
close
that,
to the area,
so.
and it's hard to miss us. I'm a shy guy. I like to just blend in.
Yeah.
But and then if you don't make it to our show, I've been to every one of the concerts that I've done. The day off, we come here, and,
Right.
But there are great concerts every Friday, and then great anchor or house shows.
Mm-hmm.
This summer, Sneaky Pete, Wild West Adventure, and a mostly made-up story about the Dells, and then a new show that will be the
our Halloween show is going to kick off the end of September,
and then the Christmas Spectacular.
Right,
that if you don't buy your tickets now, is probably going to get sold out. You don't get it. But there's everything from Motley Crue. You had Metallica, the Highwaymen. You have 50s, 60s. You have everything. So check the calendar because I'm so impressed with the scheduling that you guys do here. It really is amazing because there's consistency but change also. That's what's fun.
We're doing 423 shows here this year, and people say there's only 365 days. Like, well, then we're doing more than one a day on some days. And actually, for Christmas on Saturdays, we do 3 shows a day. So it's a big deal. But we're doing 70 different tribute bands. Obviously, we're into that. The Highwaymen are here this coming Friday, so they've been here multiple times. It's Waylon and Willie and Johnny Cash, and that's actually going to be a lunch and dinner show. So tickets are getting pretty tight for those. So if those are of interest, you got to jump on that website and grab your tickets soon. You can find all our information for all of our shows at LegacyDinnerTheater.com.
Yep.
And it's got to be pretty close to 5:30, so we're going to have to pop open the...
If you see how quiet it is here, it's the calm before the storm, before people come in, because it is all you can eat. People come in here, and you have... Basically, people get here about an hour and a half early before the show, and it's all you can eat. So they do it in about 4 courses, and it's a lot of fun. I eat it every day, and I'm not sick of it.
When you're Italian, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, absolutely. And then there's also just a lot of fun of being able to enjoy some of the circus type foods too, that are the desserts.
Yes, very true. So all you can eat. So we can keep everybody fed, fed here.
Exactly.
So it's all good.
You got to eat. You got to enjoy. And this is, it's a. If there are those staycations, or if it's a day trip or whatever, come see Bellows Circus Extreme Dinner Show.
There you go.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So grab those tickets right away. Do not procrastinate. Tickets are going fast. LegacyDinnerTheater.com. LegacyDinnerTheater.com is our website. We look forward to seeing you soon. And you got to get here in the next 2.5 weeks to see Bello.
Yes.
Before that
We're
show
going
wraps
fast.
up.
It's hair raising.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Everyone.